Hi, I'm Sean Moran with ACC GIS, and our topic today is vector network analysis. Vector networks are a very powerful form of data modeling and analysis, but they can be very difficult to get your head wrapped around. Our lecture today will focus on understanding basic network structure, how network models work, and creating and analyzing a simplified trace network. But I want to start by introducing you to the power of vector network analysis using the ArcGIS Online cloud-based transportation network dataset and tools available via ArcGIS Pro Desktop. We'll begin our demonstration on the desktop where I'll open up ArcGIS Pro. I'm going to click on a new map project. And then in the new project window, I'm going to accept all the defaults and click OK. Once my new map project opens, I'm going to go ahead and maximize ArcGIS Pro. And then we're going to start our demonstration at ACC Highland. So I'm going to activate the map ribbon. And then in the inquiry group, in the locate dropdown, I'm going to select search. And in the search box, I'm going to search for ACC space Highland space campus. And there I can see Highland Campus Drive, Austin, Texas. I'm going to go ahead and click that, and that zooms to ACC Highland. Go ahead and close the locate pane, and then I'm going to zoom out to see ACC Highland. And now we're ready to discuss our scenario. The Culinary Arts program is a really amazing program at ACC, and they want to start delivering their food to a service area around ACC Highland. So we're going to use the sophisticated cloud-based network analysis tools available through ArcGIS Pro Desktop and ArcGIS Online to support their analysis, which is going to simulate a single route from ACC Highland to a single delivery just to see how far they're willing to drive. And then based on that, create a service area that will denote the area they're willing to drive within a certain time limit. And then last, within that service area, they're going to simulate an actual delivery where they have a number of orders and see how long it takes to deliver within their service area. So let's begin the scenario by zooming the map out and repositioning it. There's ACC Highland right there. I'm going to activate the analysis ribbon. And on the analysis ribbon, in the workflows group, I'm going to click on the network analysis dropdown. And there you can find these cloud-based tools available to allow you to do this very sophisticated analysis. And we're going to go down to route and go ahead and click on route to find the shortest path between two stops. And this creates a new analysis layer and loads it into ArcGIS Pro. And I can find that analysis layer by expanding my Project Geodatabase. And there it is, the Route Solver feature dataset and associated feature classes. And if I look over in the contents pane, it's added a route group layer and associated feature layers. So with the route group layer activated, I'm going to click on the context sensitive route layer ribbon. And then here's where you set the parameters for your various analysis that you're trying to run. And we're going to start over with the input data. And rather than importing stops, I'm going to click on the Create Features button to actually manually add my stops. So in the Create Features pane, I'm going to click on the Stops Feature Template, and I'm going to add a stop where we're going to begin at ACC Highland and where we're going to deliver the food, kind of just outside of 183. I'm going to go ahead and finish my sketch, clear my selection, and then now we're ready to run our analysis. So on the Route Layer ribbon, under Analysis, I'm going to click on the Run button. And that's going to take both my route stops and my parameters, send it to ArcGIS Online, which is going to send back my solution to ArcGIS Pro Desktop. And there you can see my solved route. And if I make the route feature layer active and click on it, I can look at the attributes, including the calculated travel time, which is a little over 10 minutes, which is about what we want to deliver within. So we're going to use that to create a service area analysis at 10 minutes. So I'm going to close the pop-up window. And again, I'm going to go to the Analysis ribbon, and under Workflows, click on the Network Analysis dropdown. This time I'm going to select Service Area to generate drive time. That's going to make my service area analysis layer. Again, if I go to Catalog and refresh my geodatabase, I'll find the service area solver feature dataset and associated feature classes, and I can see service area group layer and associated feature layers in the contents pane. So I'm going to click on the service area layer context sensitive ribbon. I need to set my input data and my travel setting. So we'll start with the input data. I'm going to click on Create Features. And I'm going to add a facility, which my facility is at ACC Highland Culinary Arts Program. So I'm going to snap it to the original location. Go ahead and finish my sketch. Clear my selected features. And then under travel settings, my cutoffs are 5, 10, and 15 minutes. And I just want one travel time polygon for 10 minutes. So I'm going to enter 10, click enter on the keyboard. And now I'm ready to run my analysis. So again, it's taking my facility and my parameters, sending to ArcGIS Online, and ArcGIS Online, the geoprocessing server there, is sending back the results. So I'm going to zoom to the extent of my service area polygon, and there you can see those are all the areas within Austin that I can serve from ACC Highland that are within a 10-minute drive. Now we can use that service area polygon to do our last analysis, which is to simulate an actual delivery. So now I'm going to go to Analysis and Workflows and click on Network Analysis dropdown. And we're going to select Vehicle Routing Problem. This is a very sophisticated problem, and it's really amazing that we can do this with very little data. In Catalog, you can see again that it's created my vehicle routing problem solver, feature dataset, and feature classes, and loaded my vehicle routing problem group layer and feature layers. I'm going to click on the context sensitive VRP layer. And then now we need to set up our problem. We'll start by importing orders. And again, I'm going to click on the Create Features and locate the orders feature template. And then I'm going to add some orders all within that orange 10-minute service area polygon. Once I'm done creating my orders, I need to finish my sketch. I'm going to go ahead and clear my settings. Next up, I need to create my depot. So I'm going to click on the depots feature template and then snap a depot to ACC Highland. I also need to update the attributes. So I'm going to finish my sketch, but then go to the Edit ribbon. And with my depot still selected, click on the Attributes button. And then under Name of the depot, I'm going to call it ACC space HLC for ACC Highland. Click Enter. The last thing we need to do to set up our problem is to create a route. So under Input Data, I'm going to click on the Import Routes dropdown and select Add Routes. And in the Add Vehicle Routing Problem Routes window, first I'm going to save any pending edits. So we can use those as inputs. The number of routes is just going to be 1. I've got 1 delivery van. And then I need to add my route name, which I'm going to accept the default, and my start depot name, and my end depot name, which are going to be ACC HLC. Go ahead and confirm your settings and click OK. All right, now I'm ready to run my analysis. So back on the VRP layer ribbon, under the analysis group, first I'm going to estimate my credits. These cloud-based geoprocesses actually use credits. This is 1 credit against ArcGIS Online account. We have enough for that, so we're going to go ahead and click Run. And in just a few seconds, the data goes to ArcGIS Online from ArcGIS Pro Desktop and then comes back to ArcGIS Pro Desktop with our solution. All right, and so there we can see our suggested route. It's saved locally in my ArcGIS Pro geodatabase, And then if I open up the routes attribute table, I can look through the attributes, including the total time estimated to drive that route. And so it looks to be about 65 minutes, which is reasonable. So this is really amazing. It's a very sophisticated analysis that's very accessible directly from the desktop, utilizing the cloud-based ArcGIS Online Geoanalytics server. Now, I want to start this topic off with demonstrating the power of network analysis. But for our lecture, we're going to go ahead and start right at the beginning and talk about network basics, like network elements. We'll talk about different types of networks, and then you'll actually create and analyze your own simplified trace network. Our objective is to create accurate vector GIS data through network analysis. So by the end of this topic, you'll be able to identify basic network structure elements, distinguish between a topological, directed, and undirected network, explain the difference between topological, transportation, and utility networks, describe how to create and analyze a trace network, and last, you'll create and analyze a trace network in both the lecture demonstration and the project. The goal of this competency is to create, analyze, and present vector GIS data. And so far in our first two topics, we've covered measuring, classifying, and querying vector data. We've also covered vector proximity and overlay analyses. And in this last topic, we're going to focus on vector connectivity analysis, where we analyze relationships between connected features. And we'll touch on vector custom analysis, where we analyze spatial relationships between features with custom tools.